Hello, Aries, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your first half of April 2019 tarot reading. So we're going to look at the first half of April 2019 and what it's bringing in for you guys in terms of general energy, challenges, and love as well. Okay, guys? So we're going to look at what's coming in for you, what we can expect for this first half of April. Happy birthday to all of you guys who celebrated in March and who are celebrating this April. I'm an Aries Taurus cusp myself. Gosh, it's still Mercury retrograde when I'm shooting this, so I apologize for all my speech, but it's hitting me hard. I'm a Mercury in Aries, so I've been waiting for this time as well, guys. I bet you guys have been patiently or impatiently waiting for Aries season. I felt the push from a lot of Aries to be like, let's just get there. And all this fire signs, honestly, have been dying to get to your season. So now that we're finally here, it feels like there's a general theme of just pushing to take action. We really want to act. We really want to act right now. We have this urge within us to act and to push forward on things. The Sun is in Aries, Mercury and Venus are all going to be in Aries this month here, or at times during this month. So it's going to be like, woo, getting lit this month, honestly. Really a lot of energy, just a lot going on, guys. Taking a lot of different actions and to move forward here. Jupiter is in retrograde, so this brings internal focus that helps us expand in the future. It really helps us work out the kinks, reevaluate anywhere that needs to be reevaluated within our lives here. We're clearing out any blocks, especially in terms of our emotions and releasing old emotional wounds and blockages here. Any types of confusing emotional issues, we're finding our way through this. We're pushing our way through it this month. So yeah. Alrighty, so again, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And remember to check out your yearly reading as well as your Aries, Uranus, and Taurus video, because Uranus just moved out of your sign and into Taurus. It was in your sign for the past 7 years, and that video has a lot of important information on that for you guys, okay? So I'm shuffling my Hobbit Tarot to see what your general energy for the month is, and I'm just going to go over some of the astrology and the little forecast here for the month. You know, be careful not to really scatter all your energy because we have so much of it and we have so many things we want to do. Aries are like, I'm real busy this month. So make sure that what you're dedicating your energy and, you know, in terms of chasing, especially in terms of job offers and opportunities, make sure it's not, you know, tempting propositions that kind of seem too good to be true, because if they are, they probably are too good to be true right now. You know, that those types of things could distract from real opportunities and end up being a real waste of your time. So be aware of, you know, what's real and what's not in terms of opportunities coming in and what to chase. The Aries new moon on the 5th there, which is in your sign, is going to really try to, like, just light your fire. It's going to, like, light a fire under your butt to take immediate action. And however, you know, with Venus and Mercury kind of going through Pisces, which kind of brings them both to this weird clinch with Neptune, honestly, really does not help with our concentration. So it might not be the best time to just jump forward and act on something, because you might not have the best idea of what's going on. It's very, because all that energy really brings us to, it may well give us hope and lift our hearts here and give some inspiration, creative, you know, creative information, imagination, sensitive, empathic, compassionate energy. But it's very deceptive, confusing, illusory, and the shadow side of it is just very, it's very deceptive. So the Sun's approach to your fortunate aspect with expansive Jupiter may raise your hopes kind of dangerously, though. So be prepared to, you know, be a little bit skeptical this month. Please try to be skeptical of everything that comes in. Skepticism and suspicion on things, especially, again, that seem too good to be true, are very important to kind of apply in this situation here, okay? Then we'll talk about the second half of the month in the second half of the month video, okay, guys? So, all right, Aries, what is your general energy this month? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if this, if this reading does not resonate with you, it's okay. These readings are not meant to and cannot resonate with everybody, okay? It's very important to remember that. And if you want to book your own private reading that will resonate with specifically you, then you can do so with all the information in the description box below. All right, your general energy this month. Your general energy for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. their general energy? Whoo! Wow, 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 guys! I couldn't, I couldn't have picked a better card for you. Honestly, this is insane. Ace of Wands. Yeah, there is this fiery new beginning type of energy. I mean, you guys to me are coming in hot. You're like, all right, I got this idea, I got this push forward, and I'm friggin' running. I mean, look at Gandalf. His staff is on fire here. He is going, you know, using his fireball throwing wand here to really some good effect, you know. There's flames springing up along it, you know. There's new inspiration, originality. There's sense of adventure that comes in here. You know, act upon these initiatives that you want to act upon. You know, even if it doesn't end up well, guys, I would say you're pushed into things this month. I don't think anyone could stop you if they tried, honestly. We're creating something fresh, new. We're pushing forward on this sense of adventure into whatever, you know, we want to achieve here, and we're trying to make it happen. We're not limited by anything from the past here when this card shows up. You know, there's originality, there's fresh thinking, there's new approaches to new beginnings here. We want a new beginning. We want a fresh start. You guys are the bringer of the new astrological year. You know, this is amazing. So I really love this for your energy for the month. Let's check out your challenges. Let's check out what will challenge you this month. And I actually want to look at your challenges with my, gosh, why can't I think of this? My Hieronymus Bosch deck here. What will challenge my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus this first half of April 2019? First half of April 2019. What will challenge my Aries? Ooh, we get the 6 of Coins reversed, the 5 of Wands reversed, both popped out there. So, don't give too much. Don't spend too much. Yeah, you guys had a bunch of cards here come out, so I'm just letting them come out. It's your month. You have a lot of energy. Everything's flying out because finally it's like, I broke free. I'm out. All right, so the 6 of Pentacles reversed to me talks about an imbalance. There's imbalance in giving here. The 6 of Pentacles in this deck, you know, again, talks about gifts and, you know, giving to others, and you know, it's going to feel better if we give to others. However, we could give to others to a fault at this month. So if people start asking you for money, they want you to do this, do that, you know, don't worry about the FOMO. I feel like, you know, FOMO, fear of missing out, could be a real issue with you this month because of all this energy. You're just so excited to be here and have all this energy again, and you want to push forward, but there's a need to not put too much money, effort, you know, energy into things, especially people. People keep asking you for money. Don't spend too much. Don't give too much to others in terms of finances, you know, or at least watch that this month and make sure people are going to pay you back immediately, because otherwise we could be experiencing some financial loss here. The 5 of Wands reversed, that's interesting because I kind of would expect that to be upright. However, in this deck, it kind of talks about, you know, day-to-day tasks, taking care of ourselves, making sure we're not fighting, that kind of energy. When it's reversed, we could be so busy and have so much going on here that we're not taking care of ourselves, we're not coming across very well, we're not, you know, following through on things. You know, there's a lot of energy of needing to take it a little bit slower, which is weird. The 5 of Wands in this deck really is a totally different message than other decks, honestly. Yeah, so make sure that you're, you know, taking care of yourself, you're going for runs, you're eating well, you're doing what needs to be done on a daily basis in order to take care of your mind, body, and your spirit, as well as your home and what's around you, okay? The Fool is, it's a challenging energy, but I don't really think it's more of a challenge for you guys. It's like, I'm going to step into this, I'm going to go for it, I don't know where it's taking me, but I'm excited for this new adventure. You know, you guys are starting your adventure, and I would be surprised if in the astrological new year, in your season, if you didn't see the Fool in this reading at least once. So I love this. You know, we're venturing into the unknown, you know, whether we mad or wise. You know, a question is the first step towards the answer. It's, seeking out awareness, seeking out your future here, and that's fine. Step into it, look into it. The 6 of Wands reversed, interesting. Again, you have both Wands things reversed, which is interesting to me as your challenges. You know, the 6 of Wands in this is, you know, still being able to learn to laugh no matter where, no matter what life takes you. You know, feeling triumphant no matter where you're going, no matter what's happening. To enjoy exactly where you are right now. Because again, they're all going in different directions here. They're all crossed. So it doesn't matter where you're going, but learn to enjoy the ride. And don't be so stressed out about it. Don't apply, you know, anger, stress. Oh, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Someone just dropping off a package. So yeah, we might be kind of halted in terms of really moving forward. Even though the energy is there, we might not see the progress or, you know, experience the triumph that we're looking for this month. And to not be too hard on yourself about that, really. Okay, so let's enjoy the ride. Don't be too stressed out about it, okay? I know a lot's going on, but don't let that stress come out as you yelling at people. So let's see what is coming in general and career for the first half of April for you guys. What is coming in the first half of April for my Aries? What can they expect to be happening? Their general lives, career. What can they expect? Ooh. Something wants to come out, but it didn't come out right. What's going to be happening in general lives, career, not love. We're going to look at love after. General lives, career for my Aries. My Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Venus, Three of Wands. Ooh, what's coming out here? Seven of Swords reversed. Seven of Wands. Interesting. What's this that's coming out of the center here? Four of Swords. It was reversed. I'm going to leave it reversed. But to me that says take some rest this month, guys. Make sure we're resting when we need to and to not get too impatient. Don't be so impatient this month. People often, I feel like, mistake, right? When I was growing up, I used to get mistaken for impatient a lot, and I was. But people mistake Tauruses for impatient a lot, and I definitely feel that energy a lot more with you guys, or this side, you know, the Aries side of myself. When Tauruses are known to be impatient, but it's weird because they're actually the most patient sign, in my opinion. So it's really weird. I guess when they don't get patient about something it's been for a long time, then people are like, God, Taurus, relax. And it's like, relax, I've been waiting 10 years for this. But you guys are impatient like this month. You want things to happen. Yeah, there's a lot of push and pull. I don't feel like there's anything else that wants to come out here. So I'm going to get some clarifiers. Clarify the Three of Wands and the Seven of Swords reverse. Clarify the Three of Wands here. Let's bring up the Three of Wands in my Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, Nine of Wands pops out. Seven of Swords reversed. Clarify the Seven of Swords reversed. For my, ooh, what is this? Page of Swords and Seven of Swords reversed. Interesting. Somebody might be watching you. You might be watching somebody else, and there's something's going to be found out about that. You've been sneaking around, it's going to be found out. Seven of Wands. Clarify Seven of Wands and Four of Swords reversed. Six of Wands upright and Four of Swords reversed. Clarify the Four of Swords reversed. Let's bring up this energy. My Aries. Two of Cups. Alright, cool. You know, we might be trying to clinch a deal here, work with somebody, get something off the ground here, and it might just not be the best time to be really pushing like heavily on things and just allowing things, you know, release your obsession to control. And when things are happening this month, it's okay. It's all going to be okay. The Three of Wands is seeing things move forward in collaborative efforts. So in terms of work, or if you've been moving, I'm getting the sense that some of us might be trying to move or trying to push forward in terms of a new directions, even physically, again, with the moving thing or moving in with other people. And we might need some help with that, or we might be experiencing, you know, some help with others. And the Nine of Wands there, the Seven of Swords reverse, interesting. Because the Nine of Wands is, you know, knowing where we feel vulnerable. Maybe, again, this month we're having some reveals here, or having somebody kind of point out, or not even so much that. Again, I feel like there's more of an internal dialogue happening within you this month of releasing or understanding, having certain things come out. Because now the energy, it feels like for a lot of you guys, is just like unblocked. Even though, you know, we're still in retrograde for a little bit until the end of March, all throughout April, I feel like you guys are unblocked. And I feel like you're unblocking yourselves based on what's coming in here. In terms of messages, you know, downloads, understandings. We're finding ways on how to push forward here. We're seeing what are about, you know, what was us. we're seeing that maybe it was our own vulnerabilities, our own issues here. Our need to persist, our need to persevere. You know, it talks about realizing, you know, where we've made mistakes, learning from them, moving on. We are applying what we learned from the past here in order to push forward, in order to achieve a balance between our vulnerability and our strength. You know, Seven of Swords reversed, wow, is, we get 2 sevens right in a row. One's reversed, one is upright. Seven of Swords is, you know, my sneaky fox card. It's, you know, somebody's going behind your back doing something here. There's something strange going on. You know, we need to make sure that we are protecting ourselves here when there's dishonesty and, you know, subterfuge going on. You know, the Seven of Swords reversed, though, it feels almost like there's something within us that we know is there, and we're blocking ourselves to understanding it. So again, guys, if you're dealing with a work situation, a job situation, maybe you need to make a change or do something about something, or even just in your general life about how to push forward on things. If you want to create more in your life or push forward in terms of moving, in terms of having a relationship, however this resonates with you, there's a refusal to face the truth here. And yet with the Page of Swords, it feels like we see the truth, or we know it's there. Someone has maybe even pointed it out to us, you know. There is a need to not rush into something, because again, that we need to research the situation. We need to look into this feeling. Whatever we're refusing to look at, we're like blocking it down. We're blocking our higher selves from trying to tell us this, and we need to experience the feelings, understand it. Don't try to rush through everything when you have this underlying feeling going on. If you know that there's something that you need to deal with here, you know, this, it becomes, oh, whoa, I just like lost my whole thought there. Something else came in and I was just like, whoa, I don't even know. Sorry. Sorry, Aries. Mercury in retrograde is killing me right now. But yeah, there is this, there's something going on here that we don't want to face. There is a truth, you know, even if it's with ourselves or another person or a situation, we don't want to face it, even though this is that whole situation. It's just making the whole thing worse. We need to understand where our vulnerabilities lie. Whenever we're realizing something about where we've been vulnerable, where we maybe hurt people. Maybe it's the way we speak. Maybe it's the way we approach things. It doesn't even have to be that we're hurting somebody, but it could be that how we block ourselves here. Again, like I was saying in the beginning, I feel like we're moving through some weird, like, confusing blocks here. Things that we couldn't find the answers to. So don't refuse to look at that this month, okay? The Seven of Wands says you need to, you know, don't be so stuck by it that, you know, you don't move. We need to, again, the warg is on fire, but it's still standing. Because it's like, okay, understand what I need to do now in order to move forward. I understand all the little things I need to get through. And it's, you know, cutting down all of those things one by one so that you're making the whole situation easier for yourself. You know, your problems, your issues. Do not let them build up and overwhelm you, okay? You understand it. This is the Page of Swords is understanding this whole feeling here and where we want to push through. Maybe even talking to others could help us. You know, wherever it is that we're trying to push forward, see, you know, our ships, our proverbial ships come in, or see progress, we need to be open to the truth here. And I think that below the belt, you know, below the surface, we understand what this is. But we're unwilling to really look at it, to understand it, to really see it for what it is and deal with it. And the Page of Swords says, you know, we need to investigate this. I mean, this is like internal investigation to me, and doing the work here, doing the required work that goes along so that we can move forward into this. Don't be impatient when you realize how much work has to go into this. This is impatience. You will get to this point. You will come into this. And again, especially if this is like a job offer, or, you know, coming together into some type of partnership, etc., or even just loving what you do and coming into a mutual love for your job and whatever it is you're trying to do. Because sometimes the Two of Cups to me is, you know, finding that love, that feeling of just, yes, I got there, I'm fine, and this is where I wanted to be in terms of work. That sounds like a really stupid way to put this. God, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm having such a hard time wording. I'm having a hard time wording, which is also a terrible way to put that. It's Mercury retrograde energy. It's really difficult. If you have a Mercury in Aries, let me know what it's done to you, because it's killing me. But again, there's a bond being formed. You want to join together into something. You want to go into something here that you really love, and you want to get there. And we might be a little bit impatient, but we need to rest. Go through this one by one. Layer by layer, dealing with this, letting this come out, understanding it. Stop hiding from the truth. Stop ignoring it. So again, guys, there's a real process of going in and figuring out what blocks you and releasing it. And you guys might want to rush through this and get through it, but you know what? You need to take your time here. You're on the right path. Know that. Know that you are on the path to success. You should feel proud of yourself and to not be too impatient with yourself as you get here, okay? All right, Aries. Let's look at love. Let's look at love. Love for you guys the first half of April 2019. Couples and singles. Everything in between. All right, love and relationships. What's going to be coming in or happening in terms of love and relationships for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 1st to the 15th of 2019. It's coming in and happening with my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for their love lives. Singles, couples. We need to know. The Devil. Oh, yep, those negative patterns, those blocks, they're being showed to us here. Either that or, we're feeling a lot of sexual chemistry, maybe with an earth sign here. Could also be dealing with a Capricorn with this energy. It's going to be happening in terms of love. My Aries singles, couples, all my Aries in terms of love. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, you guys are like maybe wanting to settle down. Maybe we're working through some situations in terms of love. Yeah, ooh, the Hermit. There's a lot of earth energy here. The Hermit is also the card for Virgo. Let's get some clarifiers. Clarify the Devil for what's coming up in terms of love for Aries, the 1st to the 15th of 2019. Real focus. Ooh, oh, what's going on there with the Tower? Clarify the Devil, the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles. It feels like maybe we are recognizing a negative pattern, a situation, or having somebody come in. Whoa. Yeah, we're getting clarity here. What does this all have to do with? I'm going to pull one more clarifier for this whole area here. Tower. It's coming in with the Tower here. Feels like clarity. It feels like a decision, an offer, something that is like a very clear yes or no. It feels more like a yes. Ooh, Nine of Swords, but it's like you're turning it on its head. So whatever you've been stressed about, anxious about, whatever is giving you anxiety, kept you up at night in terms of love here. We're ending a nightmare situation. This is, putting something right in the front here. Leading to what? Eight of Swords reversed. Yeah, we're understanding something. It's like all of a sudden our eyes are open. All the veils have lifted. We understand the situation for what it is. There is no more confusion. Or, if there is confusion, because this could come out both. It's weird, because these are both kind of, like, on their sides. But, like, I'm just going to leave them as so we can look at them better. I'll pull one more here. Yeah, there's, like, some weird cards on the edges. But it feels like we're sifting through some confusion. If we have emotional confusion in terms of relationships, our feelings, and we're not sure, where we want to go, based on something that has happened, in terms of maybe a shakeup in our home and family life, what we want in the long term, we're changing that up. We're saying, okay, maybe this thought that we had, or what I wanted is outdated, and I need to change here. So clarify the Devil and the Tower. Clarify more about the Tower here. It feels very intense. It could be very difficult. It could be a make or break moment. That could be a result of that Libra full moon or Libra supermoon. Do check out your reading for that video. You guys had a pretty intense one, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're getting some type of information coming in, a message, or we're seeing something that is shaking things up. Possibly also, there could be an air sign involved. To me, this talks about communication, downloads, understandings that are kind of, either we're seeing it online, we're seeing it through something, or somebody's communicating something to us that is coming across harsh. But I feel is bringing an end to this Devil situation, is bringing us growth, harmony, change, nurturing energy. Because the Queen of Pentacles is very loving, nurturing, caring. If you don't have an earth sign, it's a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus, because it could be any of those signs based on the cards that I see here. There's like excuse me, there's like an earthy energy here to, you know, what do we want in the long term? What do we, and especially maybe we're getting, sorry, that's a really weird way to put it. You know, what do we want in terms of love, relationships, and long-term stability in our relationships? What are we looking for? It feels like we've had confusion about what we want, what we need, you know, what we want versus what we need. And we need to sort through this, okay? So the first half of this month, maybe the Aries new moon is going to help you with that. I feel that this is going to be around then. I feel that something that came out possibly during that Libra full moon or Libra super moon on the 20th of March is going to be very important on the 5th of April when we have that new moon in your sign. So again, I think something's coming out there, information, and it could feel, it's bringing clarity to a nightmare situation that you've probably felt very stressed, confused, you know, stuck in. We're unsticking ourselves. The Tower says, knock the whole shit down, and let's see where we're going from here. We're making it decisive, you know, off with that head. Let's see where, and you know, what's to grow now. Let's see what this is all about. Coming to terms, you know, with this confusion as we step forward into something new. Some of us, again, could be going through breakups, leaving something. Let's pull some Romance Angels cards here to check that out. Pull one for couples. All right, Aries couples. Aries couples for first half of April 2019 for love and romance. Aries couples. Wedding. Woo! The situation involves a marriage. And Aries. Oh yeah, wow. Maybe some of us here, I didn't even catch that whole storyline until, yeah, some of us could be getting proposals here, but we could feel kind of stressed out about getting proposed to, or needing to open ourselves up, or really, you know, think about why we feel confused about this commitment here. We could be feeling really confused about a commitment based on a wedding that we've been to recently, or maybe somebody is, you know, wanting to marry us here, or you want to marry somebody and now you're thinking, like, I don't know about the whole situation. Am I one of those people that's into the marriage and long-term stuff, or am I not about that? And we need to be fully open and true with ourselves about what we need and want in our love lives, okay? All right, Aries singles. Aries singles. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Sometimes I see this as get in touch with your inner child. Have fun. You know, reach out to others with your inner child, okay? Feed your inner child. When you don't feed your inner child, the rest of your life suffers, okay? Especially in terms of love. So yeah, there's some interesting messages here. In terms of love, wow. You know, again, this is a validation also that you will get married if you're worried. I do think that this person probably wants to marry you, whoever you're with, if you're in a committed relationship. Or because of commitment and serious commitment, there is some type of issue that is coming up here, you know? Something in terms of having to do with that, okay? It also talks again about how your parents may be messing, how your parents' marriage or lack of marriage probably affected your feelings and beliefs about relationships and serious commitments. Okay, so look at your present and past situations here, and you know what you really need, and what you really, you know, what you need versus what you want for the future, and what is best for you. All right, children. It's also a really wonderful card. So some of us could be getting the proposal. I don't want it to seem like dark and scary. Some of us could be getting suddenly proposed to. All right, children. So yeah, if you have kids, they're influencing your love life here. It's a factor to consider when you desire to improve your romantic future. You know, this is, again, I just feel like talking about your inner child. You or your partner's inner child affecting your relationship. I feel like there's just a need for more playfulness this month, lighthearted energy, heal childhood emotional wounds, okay? Love your inner child, support your inner child, and use it to bring in more love, okay? All right, let's look at a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle card here. Again, this is my Gustav Klimt deck. The previous one was my Hobbit deck. This is the Doreen Virtue deck, Oracle deck, and this is my Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle. For advice for you guys, the first half of April, advice for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the first half of April 2019. Ooh, Skull of Darkness, blind spots. Yeah, again, I feel like a lot of us are being awakened to our blind spots, or are needing to really look at that, because I think a lot of us know where those blind spots are. Okay, guys, I think that, in general, a lot of us know where those blind spots are, because that's been coming up. Okay, where's that? I almost looked for the wrong thing. Alright, So, we may not appreciate or like certain aspects of ourselves, and yet sometimes the greatest treasures lie within these areas. How many times have you heard of famous artists or people extremely successful in their fields being bullied for being so different, yet it is their very differences from others that make them so powerful. Additionally, all of us at some stage of life have certain blind spots that may cause us grief and trouble. Although we cannot see the issue clearly, it is repeated patterns of pain that may alert us to them, symptoms, if you will. For example, the same things keep happening over and over and over again. We may be betrayed repeatedly, fail at something repeatedly, not complete tasks continually. Peace and pattern breaking can be achieved by doing the work and uncovering our blind spot, or even consulting trusted close friends or professionals to assist us to see what we cannot. All right, Aries, do check out your yearly 2019 to 2020 reading. Definitely check out your Uranus and Taurus reading for your sign specifically, as well as the general for it. A lot of really huge messages there. Because it just moved out of your sign, you guys are still feeling, you know, again, Uranus and Taurus is bringing up a lot of career focus and money-driven energy for you guys, so definitely go check out that video. I think it'll be very helpful for you in the career sector of your lives, as well as pretty much every other one, okay? Thank you guys so much for all of your continued support and everything. If you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in the description box. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and to check out your readings for your other placements as well. We are not just our sun signs, and it's super important to remember that. Alright guys, thank you so, so much.